Hi, friends. I'm Emily Lay, and you're listening to the Simplified podcast. If you're looking to simplify your life and organize your home, then you are in the right place. Every week, I invite you to explore practical ways to organize and automate the complicated parts of life so you can focus on what truly matters most. It's always an exciting week when I get to launch a new book into the world. And more than ever, with my new book called Near in the Night, I feel like I've written the book that I need to hear. I'm a busy person by nature. That's just who I am. I love the feeling of hard work, of achieving something I've worked to gain. That's the Enneagram 3 in me, I suppose. So it's taken me a long time to love, and I mean truly love, the ritual of drawing the day to a close. Back in the day, I'd stay awake late into the night, working on projects and maybe reading a good book if I could fit it in. Even now in the evenings, I like to be a runner who, after crossing the finish line, needs an extra jog around the track to slow her mind and body. It's tough to come to an abrupt stop after moving so fast all day. So over the years, I've developed a flexible, peaceful evening routine that tells my brain that it's time to rest and quiet my mind. But even when I've completed my nighttime ritual and I'm laying in bed with the lights off, sometimes my mind still races. I worry, I make plans, I rethink things I said or did that day. I bet you think about that stuff too. I bet you worry about the darker stuff that rolls into your brain too. Financial worries, aging parents, relationship challenges, that medical concern that keeps tugging at your attention. It's hard to outrun those thoughts when the world gets quiet. My anxiety often gets the best of me when it's time to slow down. Over the last few years, I found that in order to quiet my mind, it helps if I treat myself as tenderly as I would my own child. And that means creating a tranquil bedside sanctuary that encourages rest and recuperation the minute I walk in. Do you have to have lots of special things in your bedroom to get a good night's sleep? You absolutely do not. But have they helped me check out of day mode and get into rest mode a little more quickly? You betcha. Listen, I know I have been known to check out of an Airbnb early from a trip and go home because I've missed my favorite place in the world, my bed and my bedroom. So I guess you could say that I've almost made my bedroom a little too tranquil, if there's such a thing. But suffice it to say, I've got this soothing bedside sanctuary thing down. Here's how to make your own. First, make your bed a relaxing place where you want to be. Seriously, this is my favorite place to be, my bed. That is 100% not an exaggeration. I love my bed. I love piecing out early to read a good book in my bed. Friday is my favorite day of the week because I reserve those days for writing, and I let myself have the indulgence of writing from my bed. It's the little things, you guys. This is not sponsored, but I absolutely love Boll & Branch bedding. You guys, okay, let me just back up on how I know the people from Boll & Branch. I met someone who worked at Boll & Branch when they were very, very new. This was back in like 2016. I met someone in person, and I had infant twins at home, and they were like telling me about the company and how it's 100% organic cotton, and it's just really, really like wonderful, fantastic quality. And they asked if they could send the twins some crib sheets, and I was like, of course. And it was so nice. And they sent the twins some crib sheets. And I was like, wait, these are amazing. And the price point is like really reasonable for such a high quality piece. So anyway, I bought some bed sheets for me and Brian. And then I loved them so much because they held up so well. I got some for Brady. And now every bed in our house has these. So I digress. Boll & Branch, I love you. They're amazing. Anyway, don't worry. We'll link all this in the show notes. Second, keep everything you need for a restful night at your fingertips. Everybody's different, but make sure you have what you need by your bedside for your best sleep and keep it there. Do you need a charger for your phone, your smartwatch, your iPad, or all the above? I promise there is a single compact charger to take care of all of that. Do you need a tiny fan on your face as you sleep? Go get you one and put it on your nightstand. Let me tell you something. I live and breathe by my fan next to my bed at night. I cannot sleep without a fan blowing on my face. I don't know why that's the case, but I love my fan. Seriously, if my house caught on fire and all of my kids and animals were safely out, I would grab the photo albums and I'd grab the fan. Anyway, back to the story. Need some tissues? Go get them. Need some water? Go get it. Do you take melatonin? Keep a bottle on your nightstand so you don't have to get up. Are you a nursing mama who needs to pump in the middle of the night? Get your pumping supplies in a mini fridge and put it all by the bed. game changer. Did you stay at your aunt's house that one time and she had those amazing memory foam pillows she got from Costco that you can't get enough of? Go get those pillows. Good sleep is something you don't want to compromise, so just unapologetically get what you need. Next, make it dark in your bedroom. So many of us sleep with some sort of light coming into our rooms. Maybe it's a night light or you keep the TV on for a little noise in the background. I totally get it. But I want you to consider something for a second. If you want the best, most restorative sleep, scientists say that making your bedroom really dark is the trick. Why? Because having even just a little bit of light affects your body's melatonin production. When light goes into your body, no matter what time it is, your body thinks it needs to be awake and take care of business. That means your heart rate stays elevated and your cortisol, aka the stress hormone, stays higher. You're more on alert and not getting the deep sleep you need. So maybe consider making your room pretty dark if you can. Maybe get some blackout curtains or even get a sleep mask. You don't have to get a mask that's big and bulky. Even a small silk mask will work wonders and it won't clog the pores on your face. So many wins all the way around here. I have a sleep mask. I actually have 3 sleep masks. I take my sleep pretty seriously. After years and years of getting no sleep because of little kids and then 2 babies and all the things, entrepreneurialism, I take it pretty seriously. So my sleep masks, I have one that does not touch my eyelashes, and I have one that does. So if I'm wearing makeup and I'm taking a cat nap, I can put on the one that doesn't touch my eyelashes. We'll link it in the show notes. Also, make it quiet in your bedroom. Brian and I do not go to sleep at the same time every night. For a while, every time he would come in to go to bed, he'd accidentally wake me up because our bedroom door just could not shut quietly. It was driving me crazy. So what did I do? I found a way to fix it. I got these tiny, clear little stick-on bumper things called hush bumps from Amazon. I put them on the door frame, and voila, no more loud door. These would be good on bathroom door cabinets and drawers too, I think, just FYI. So anyway, make it quiet and put on a white noise app. You'll thank yourself later. So that's how to create a soothing bedside sanctuary. Now it's time to consider how to prep your body to enjoy that sanctuary even more. Do you have an evening routine? Something that tells your brain, hey, it's time to wind down and go to sleep. If you don't, I wonder what that rhythm might look like for you. Mine has evolved over several seasons of life, but the core pieces of it remain the same. Number 1, turn off your devices or put them in do not disturb mode. Guys, the do not disturb mode on your phone, I'm still trying to get Brian to do it. He doesn't put his on do not disturb, and it makes me crazy. But I put mine in do not disturb from 7 to 7. So from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., it is on do not disturb. Now, in the settings in your iPhone, you can specify what calls or texts you do want to come through to like break through the do not disturb. So I have like my family, my immediate family, and like my very best friends who I know aren't going to call me unless there's something going on. I have them all in there so that it will disrupt the do not disturb if there was something important, right? But otherwise, this gives your brain the wind down it needs by putting your phone into a silent mode, and it helps you to turn your attention to things that aren't going to spike your stress too much. Trust me, guys, this is game-changing. Do the do not disturb mode. Number 2, pick up the house. Is there anything more relaxing for your brain than waking up to a house that feels halfway orderly? This does not have to be extensive. It's never extensive for me. Just go to your high-traffic areas like the living room and kitchen. Make sure the floor is clean. Surfaces aren't cluttered. Take a basket with you so you can easily return items to other rooms where they might actually belong. Put the dishes in the dishwasher and clear out your sink. Bonus points if you get the kids to help you. It takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but clearing the clutter is genuinely life-giving to me. And it means that the next day I get to wake up to a calm and peaceful, somewhat, because people live here, house. Number 3, find your chill activity for the evening. For you, that might mean turning the lights down, making a hot cup of mint tea, grabbing a blanket, and watching the Great British Baking Show. For me, it always means a nice, warm bath. Whatever your favorite chill activity is, it'll give your body a cue that says, hey, time to slow down. And your body will listen, trust me. I can't tell you how many bras have given me that I need to take this off right now feeling. Isn't that the worst? But with Honey Love bras, I have never had that feeling, not even once. Guys, Honey Love bras are going to be your new favorites. They are so comfortable. You'll forget you're even wearing them. I just got the crossover bra, and I can tell you it's a best seller for a reason. It's super supportive, even without using traditional underwire. Trust me, the crossover bra is not going to give you the I need to take this off feeling. And whether you need a bra for work or lounging around or even a wedding, Honey Love has you covered, literally. So ditch the underwire and treat yourself to the best bras on the market with Honey Love. You can get 20% off your entire order at honeylove.com/simplified. That's 20% off your whole order at honeylove.com/simplified. Make sure you use our exclusive link so they'll know that we sent you.
When it comes to wine, I have always loved a good California cab. But after joining First Leaf Wine Club, now I can say that I like a good South African cab. Who knew, right? I sound so fancy. Guys, if you're looking to simplify your wine experience, you need to try First Leaf. I love First Leaf because they make it easy to get personalized wine delivered right to my door exactly when I want it. Since I choose the day my shipment comes, I'm never stressed about missing a delivery. Plus, every selection they send me is backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Simplified, we are all about simplifying the season this year, and I am taking that to heart in everything. That means I'm avoiding extra errands like going to the wine store. And that's where First Leaf comes in handy. They have a super short quiz that asks you what kinds of food and wine you like, and they'll match you with delicious wines that are perfect for you. I've really enjoyed pretty much everything I've tried so far, like the perfect number 6 Shiraz from South Australia and the Right Now Rosé from California. It is so crisp and refreshing. I already know that these are going to go great with all of my charcuterie boards this holiday season. So give your palate what it really wants with First Leaf. Go to firstleaf.com/simplified to sign up, and you'll get your first 6 hand-curated bottles for just $44.95. That's TRYFIRSTLEAF.com/simplified. Try firstleaf.com/simplified.
Number 4, get into your PJs, brush your teeth, and go through your skincare routine. I believe in a good pair of pajamas, especially ones that are cute. And if you are adding to your Christmas list right now, let me tell you which ones you need to add to your Christmas list. Again, this is not sponsored. I just am obsessed, and I absolutely love Lake. I'm sure I've told you guys about Lake on Instagram before, but Lake pajamas are my absolute favorite. I live in their nightgowns. I actually just got their new holiday pajamas that were a collaboration with Mr. Boddington Studio. And they have a 3/4 sleeve and it's a long pant, and they're silky soft. They're cotton, but they're silky soft. They're so amazing. I am obsessed with them. Order a size up is always my suggestion with Lake, but I absolutely love them. And I say order up because I wash everything together and I don't wash anything on cold. And so, but their nightgowns are the best. Okay. Nightgowns. Let's talk about nightgowns. I love, love, love a Lake nightgown. If they have anything in dream knit, that's the one you want. That is the fabric from them that is just like butter. It's amazing. Okay. Back to the story. Number 5, turn the temperature down. Here's a fun fact. Your body temperature needs to go down about 2 to 3 degrees to get the best sleep. So if you can, program your thermostat to go down a couple hours before bed. Some people say to turn it down as low as 65 degrees. That may be too cold for you. That is not too cold for me. That is what we put our AC on when we go to bed. But just make sure you're turning down the temperature a little bit so you can fall asleep and stay asleep more easily. Number 6, hop into bed and turn on your fan or your white noise app or both. Honestly, when you slip into a crisp set of sheets that smell like your favorite fabric softener, this is the best part of the day. Can I get an amen? Before I hop into bed, I always make sure I turn on a fan. I love the white noise, and I have since I was a little kid. If you're not a fan of fans, or you need a little extra white noise, you can turn on the Calm app or get a free app called Rainy Mood and adjust the settings to your liking. This noise helps me fall asleep and keeps me asleep. Don't talk to me about when the electricity goes off and my fan goes off. You better believe I have a battery-powered fan on standby. And if you don't want to keep your phone in your room, no problem. You could get a clock like the Hatch Restore, which I love. This is not sponsored. I just think they're awesome. That clock is super cool because it has sounds built into it, along with a wonderful, gentle alarm that has light that mimics a sunrise when you wake up. It's genius. Finally, when you're ready to settle down for the night, pick up a nice, soothing book as you put the day to bed. Whether it's some lighthearted fiction or a nonfiction book full of gentle words, a good book can channel your thoughts to a place where you want to camp out during the night. As someone who has anxiety spirals, this has been the key to getting me to bed and keeping my thoughts from racing too much. This is where something like Near in the Night can come in handy. That's why I wrote it anyway. Okay, do you want to go to bed right now as much as I do? Seriously, y'all, I hope what we talked about today helps you get some better rest tonight because you absolutely deserve it. As we close out this episode, I'd like to say a little blessing for you as we leave this time together and get back to our days. But first, here's something I want you to think about. So often we thrive on control. We think we feel better when we're productive and moving things forward. But I don't think we were meant to go this fast that often. Sometimes I think we're supposed to just sit and breathe and be. So I have a prayer for you when you need a moment of stillness. I hope that you have a few minutes of ordinary, of plain old being today. I hope that you have some precious moments where the inbox doesn't ding, the phone doesn't beep, and the doorbell doesn't ring. A few moments of stillness, sitting and observing. I hope you're soothed by the rhythm of your breath, the sound of the fan, the sweet sense of a place that brings you peace. I hope that your moments of stillness remind you that the world will keep spinning if you sit for a while. The work will be there, waiting to be picked up when you're ready. But just for a few minutes, I hope you put down the to-do list, the unfinished project, the insatiable need to be productive. As always, I like to put a little tip to help you put what we talked about today into practice. So here's your task for this week. Did you know one of the best ways to make sure you're getting better sleep is to wake up at the same time each day? If you find that you get up at all sorts of times or you're feeling a little bit groggy when you wake up, try to set your alarm for the same time each day, including weekends. Make sure it's doable time and not a super ambitious one, and try not to press snooze a lot. Just commit to trying it for a week and see how you feel. You might be surprised. Thanks for listening to the Simplified podcast. You can find show notes for this episode at emilylay.com/podcast, where you can check out links and resources I mentioned here, and you can shop the Simplified brand of planners and products. You can follow me on Instagram at Emily Lay and our brand at Simplified. And now you can follow my writing at emilylay.substack.com. You can also get my brand new book released this week, Near in the Night, right now wherever you buy books. And hey, if you want these kinds of great conversations in your life every week, you should go follow our show. It'll show up right in your phone. Talk about automated. Till next time, thanks for listening. Bye.